Well, my friends, as is tradition, and to set forth in Article 1, Section A of our bylaws, I stand before you tonight to report the state of model Illinois government. And I can tell you right off the bat, it's stronger than my knee is right now. Okay. It's a good sign. Okay. I'd first like to begin, as Speaker Cordero began, I'd like to take a moment to talk about a dear person to many of us. Michaela Grounds, an exceptional and beautiful person, passed away in August of last year. Whether you agreed on Michaela and the issues or not, her and I didn't agree 99% of the time. You couldn't help but fall in love with her personality and her drive for excellence. Her loss has not only affected this organization, it has affected the world. Tonight, by the power vested in my office as governor, I will sign an executive proclamation dedicating the 2008 Model Illinois Government Simulation to the memory of Michaela Grounds. I would also like to take a moment to recognize those lost just a few weeks ago during the tragic event at Northern Illinois University. No words can be said that can right the wrong that was done to our peers. Only action can bring us out of the darkness. And that is why I would like to thank the delegation from Northern Illinois University for being with us tonight. Their action proves that no matter what life may bring us, the human spirit will continue to move us towards the future. The students, staff, and faculty of Northern are in our thoughts and prayers tonight. I ask that you join me in a moment of silence to honor Michaela and all of our absent friends. May they be in memory, still bright. Another year has come and gone, my friends. Last year I spoke to you of the present issues that face this organization. I stated that we had overcome a great financial crisis. We had balanced the budget and we had made modeling government as strong as it had ever been. Now I stand before you again, one last time. As I begin to see the end of my work, I cannot help but look more towards the future than the past or present. Tonight we begin the 30th simulation of Model Illinois government. We are the 30th class of delegates and delegations to take charge of learning while doing. We are the 30th group that expects to gain from this experience. And we are the 30th assembly of trustees to something that is bigger than all of us. It is that stewardship that I'd like to talk to you about tonight. We have a duty here to ourselves, to each other, and to the future. As with each year, this organization is placed in the hands of the executive board until the next simulation. I am proud to say that we have served you with honor. It has not been an easy year, they never are, but we have overcome financial difficulties and real-world issues, and I hope that you agree that when I say we are putting on a great simulation for you. Over the past year, the executive board has regained our state funding, increased our membership, and after years of absence, we will be returning to the Senate chamber and the state capitol committees, rooms. I'd like to take a moment to recognize this exceptional board of your peers and that have worked so hard to bring you all here today. Please rise when I call your name. Lieutenant Governor Amber Johnson from Lincoln Land Community College. Amber joined us in September of last year. Even though she has had only a few months on the board, she has revitalized our lobbyist corps and advanced our recruitment efforts. She was also the person who asked Representative Myers to join us here tonight. Thank you, Amber. Attorney General Charles Indy from Southeastern Illinois College. Chuck is doing an excellent job with the Journal this year, and he also serves as the Southern Illinois voice that the board all too often lacks. Thank you, Chuck. Secretary of State, Nicole Bocagno from the University of Illinois at Springfield. Nicole has worked tirelessly to ensure the communication line of Make Stay Strong. Thank you, Nicole. Controller Lucy Van Heck from Augustana College. Lucy took on the banquet awards for the simulation, both of which always come with their share of critiques. She has done an excellent job and has planned events that will make us all proud. Thank you, Lucy. Senator Dan Martinez from Waubonsee Community College. Dan lives and breathes the Office of Management and Budget. Do yourself a favor and go check out this part of the simulation that you probably have never seen before. Dan's done an excellent job, and so has his staff, and it's going to be a good simulation. Thank you, Dan. President of the Senate, Greg McFarland, from University of Illinois at Springfield. Greg has done great service to MIG by working with the Hilton to improve our relationships and plan for future years here. His Senate will be returning to the Senate chambers after a year's absence, and we are all looking forward to it. Thank you, Greg. Speaker of the House, Al Cordero, from Northeastern Illinois University. Al has been the voice of the North for the board, and he has done an excellent job working with the Capitol. It is to his staff and his credit that we will be able to enjoy both the Senate and House chambers, as well for the first time in 4 years, actual committee rooms throughout the simulation. Thank you, Al. Chief Justice Stephen Jerome from Northeastern Illinois University. Like Amber, Steve came to the board a few months ago. He did not let that late start stop him from forming a new court competition that will be one of the best we've ever seen. Like the OMB, do yourself a favor and go see these aspiring attorneys and justices at work. Thank you. And I would be greatly amiss if I did not recognize all of the faculty advisors who have helped either on the executive board or with their respective schools. They have been a group that has guided us in the right direction and let us know when the path we're on would waver. They have been the foundation that has let us build this. Will the faculty advisors please stand and be recognized? Thank you all for your service. 30 years of education, 30 years of friendships, 30 years of growth, and 30 years of excellence. It's because of all this, but most importantly because of you, that I have the utmost privilege and honor to say to you that the state of model Illinois government is the strongest it has ever been. Now it's your time to prove me wrong. Make this simulation next year's the best we have ever seen. Continue to expand and grow as an individual and as a group so that the simulation will be here for your children in mind. The work started 3 decades ago will never be finished, and it's your time to add to that story. When I look at this group of amazing people, I am reminded of a freshman delegate who sat over in this section a few years ago. He had only heard of MIG a few weeks earlier by a friend at school. Someone had dropped out, and he was asked if he would go in their stead. All he knew is he was going to be a senator, and he had absolutely no idea what to expect. When he walked into this very room, he was in awe of what he saw. He saw people his age standing here and talking about the future. This amazed him because he was a very shy individual, and even the thought of speaking in front of a large group made him physically shake. He had a choice at that moment. He could have stayed quiet and had fun in his own right, or he could try to be something new, be something better. That is a choice you have in front of you. Perhaps you don't fear the spotlight as he did.